Toyota Yaris Cross is a mix of two things that the Japanese manufacturer does well: small hybrid cars and SUVs. So in theory, it should be good. At first glance, with its compact size, ability to run solely on electric power at low speeds, and optional four-wheel drive, it does indeed look as though it lives up to the authentic urban adventurer tag that Toyota's marketers have attributed to it. It's longer and wider than the standard Toyota Yaris hatchback it's based on. In fact, it's roughly the same size as the rival Nissan Juke and, like that car, offers the sort of raised driving position that's important to many potential SUV buyers. This isn't the first time Toyota has competed in the small SUV category. Early versions of the Toyota RAV4 were available in compact, three-door form, and more recently, we were offered the short-lived urban cruiser. There is a lot more competition in the class now though. In addition to the Juke, rivals include the Ford Puma, Skoda Kamiq, and Volkswagen T-Roc. So, does the Yaris Cross have what it takes to stand out among the best small SUVs? Well, over the next few pages we'll answer that question. We'll look at how it stacks up in important areas, including performance, practicality, efficiency, safety, and running costs. We'll also let you know which versions of the Toyota Yaris Cross make the most sense. The Toyota Yaris Cross is available only as a hybrid with one engine option, a 1.5-liter three-cylinder petrol that works with an electric motor to improve performance and efficiency. It's not the quickest small SUV out there. Indeed, the Toyota Yaris Cross's 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 11.2 seconds, 11.8 seconds with optional four-wheel drive, makes it slower than any Ford Puma or Skoda Kamiq. It's lively enough to accelerate up to motorway speeds without any bother though. The motor gives it plenty of shove off the line, and the Toyota Yaris Cross will run solely on electric power around town if you're gentle with the accelerator. That makes it quieter than its petrol-only rivals, and indeed easier on fuel, although we'll talk more about that later. Sadly, when the petrol engine chimes in, the Toyota Yaris Cross gets a lot noisier. That's down to the standard CVT automatic gearbox, which is responsive but holds the revs near the red line if you're accelerating or climbing a hill. If you're a fan of the high driving position that you get with large SUVs, you'll be impressed by the Toyota Yaris Cross's lofty feel. You sit much higher up than you do in a Skoda Kamiq. You won't struggle with forward visibility because that raised seating position is combined with thin, windscreen pillars. Seeing out of the back is a different story because the rear pillars are quite a bit chunkier than the Kamiq's. Thankfully, every version comes with a standard issue rear-view camera, while Excel trim adds front and rear parking sensors. Getting comfortable in the Yaris Cross is easy. All versions feature plenty of manual adjustment to the steering wheel and driver's seat. The only demerit is that you don't get adjustable lumbar support unless you go for mid-spec Excel trim or higher. There's plenty of space in the front of the Toyota Yaris Cross, including sufficient headroom for those over 6 feet tall. Front storage space includes 2 cup holders, a tray in front of the gear selector for your wallet and keys, and another one under the infotainment screen for your phone. The cubbies in each door are quite small, taking a bottle of water and not much else. As a cash purchase, the entry-level Toyota Yaris Cross Icon comes in at about the same price as the Ford Puma, an entry-level titanium trim. That makes it more expensive than a similarly powerful Skoda Kamiq SE 1.0 TSI 110, but cheaper than a Volkswagen T-Roc Active. Toyota Yaris Cross makes a strong case for itself against the crowd of small SUVs, especially if your top priorities are low running costs and reliability. That said, the Ford Puma still looks like the better overall option, offering a more enjoyable driving experience and superior practicality.